Okay, well, let's get this going. Sebastian, how you doing? I'm doing all right, all right. So, is up somewhat early this morning. Got the 5 stars done. So they are on cooldown. So now we will get going in the 6-star feature. And I think this will be the last time I run the 6 stars in there. I'm probably just going to go for milestones. I was intending to go for the top 5%, but I think I'm going to go milestones, and depending where I end up for the basic Saturday evening, I may then try to go for the top 5%. But as of now, one more run of the 6 stars and we should be good. Very good indeed. All right. Man Falcon, how you doing? How are things coming along? So we just progress on this journey. I'm pretty much on pace in the basic for where I was expecting, but I figure I'll run the 6 stars in there once I get the milestones in the featured, just to get where I want to be a little bit quicker. And either tonight or tomorrow I'm going to be out for a while, so I'll miss at least one round of 5 stars. So I may as well get some extra points with the 6. He's wanting to play a little bit strangely. Okay. Uh-oh. This is... Oh, okay. Whew. That would have been worrisome, because if he had gotten to his L3, I would have been done for sure. So how's life coming along, Mr. Falcon? How's the job treating you? A little bit slow. Oh, damn. She got out of there real quick. Things are good. Another night shift done. Chilling at home. How goes the grind? The grind's coming along okay. I was expecting about 15 million a day with just 5 stars in the basic, and I think I ended with using the 5 stars this morning. I think I ended at 14.9. So yeah, so we're on pace. But after using the 6 stars in the featured, the rest of the time for the 6 stars will be in the basic. So, Patty, how you doing? How you been? How you been? And so normally streaming the game crashes more often, but I'm finding now every half hour, streaming or not, the game is crashing. So I guess it's good that it's consistent, but yeah, I'd be okay with it just not crashing. So how many days a week are you working, Man Falcon? Is it like a Monday to Friday kind of thing, or as when needed, or what are the particulars? I'm really starting to think that Kitty Pryde is not going to go... She's going to go high, but I don't think she's going to go as high as people have been thinking. Like, I think maybe low 150s. I'm still going to leave my prediction at 168, but yeah, I might be quite a bit over. Quite a bit over. Damn. Yeah, he's going to actually be the easiest. Mr. Forger, how you doing? How are classes? How are classes? Did you learn stuff? You're rostered for 3 nights, Thursday through Saturday, but we've been in lockdown, so there were extra shifts doing about 24 to 30 hours on average. Okay. So 24 to 30. Okay, so 8 hours per shift for the most part. And then if you're doing... Yeah, okay, I see. So that would be, what, 6 extra hours then? Over what you should be doing. Is this an extension of the 3-day one from a while ago, or is this brand new lockdown? Let's shake things up a little, just to keep it interesting. So are you pretty much just getting the supplies from storage and then just restocking the shelves each day? You know, I don't mind doing the arena for a champion so much. Like, I mean, it's not that different than a non-champion grind, other than obviously I'm playing arena more. The thing I don't like is waking up early. Like, normally I woke up at like 6 or 7 today, and normally I would see, okay, 6 or 7, I'm going back to sleep. But for today, 6 or 7, well, the 5 stars are going to be off cooldown, so I may as well just get to it. Oh, man. That is, for me anyways, that is absolutely the worst part. Oh, why'd I do that? I should have just let the second hit happen. Oh. Not bad. I got all my textbooks to the university library, so I don't have to pay $600. Nice. Would you be able to access any of that kind of stuff online, or it's still all physical? Although I guess with textbooks, it's probably not like, well, I mean, there's new volumes every so often, but it's not like it's something that we printed every year. Ugh, this sucks. I guess that's what we're going to do there. I have 16 hours a week on my contract. Ooh, this should be an interesting one here. Basically, going to be whoever gets their L1 first, pretty much. Okay. Oh, I could have kept going with my L1 there. We were in level 4 and the supermarket got hammered. No toilet paper left on the shelves. Seriously? Dude, that's crazy. Wow. I wouldn't have expected something like that to happen again. Although, to be fair, I went shopping Sunday? No, Tuesday. And I picked up, I have a fair bit here, like half like a big pack. And I got another one. And I noticed while shopping, a lot of people had toilet paper in their carts. So yeah, people are getting prepared. Because where I am, like, we're not in a lockdown, but we're definitely going in the wrong direction. Your prestige is now 11.6. Oh, damn. Nice. Billy D, how you doing? Yeah, they're all physical? Yeah, okay. You think that would just make everybody's life easier if those kind of things were online now? And it'd also be a lot easier to navigate, too, the content of the book. Well, I mean, I guess, open to page X, paragraph, whatever. Yeah. Not like that's difficult, but... oh, dear. Huh. Well, he's incinerate immune, and he's going to mess up ghosts, so I don't really know. I guess we'll go with this, then. This could be interesting. Oh, damn. Took care of business pretty quick there. So I'm not sure if I think I'll run the entirety of the 6 stars. Yeah, and that will get me to about 14. Rather than just going to 12 and being done at milestones. Because I may still go for the top 5%, so I may as well finish at 14 here, and then it'll only leave about, well, actually now it's looking like 29, so another 15 to get the top 5%. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Dude, this is the one guy I hate fighting. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Jeez. And it's the same thing every freaking time. Supersonic, how you doing? What are you up to? How is your decreased time on the game coming along? Parasite, how you doing? Okay, another objective done. Excellent. Oh, that's like done too. Nice. Okay. Don't know if I'm going to get the 4-star one done. I'm late to the party? Oh, you haven't missed much though. You have not missed much. So no, you were not late to the party. The party is just getting started. How are the textbooks company going to make a profit? Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess what they could do, if they went to having them online, it could be like a pay for access kind of thing. But, I mean, you'd think that doing something like that would just, well, one, be more environmentally friendly, and then it would definitely decrease their costs. And then I guess then too, the workforce would really, the duties would really change, right? Because no longer are you printing, it's more just maintaining a website for the most part. And it'd be quicker to update too if it was online. Oh, good. Got 40 minutes again until class starts back. It's going fine. So far, I haven't logged in for the past 5 days. Oh, snap. Okay. So never mind cutting back. You quit. Hit the bucket. Okay. And yet you're still here on the stream. Well. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. This isn't looking good. This is not looking good. No, not good. Oh, damn. And the thing that sucks there is that's a 6-star I'm losing. Ah. Some textbooks are online, though, so they are already changing? Okay. Yeah, I would think so. You know, I mean, I don't read books often. Well, geez, I don't read books at all. But I don't think I would... I mean, I'd be able to, but I don't think I'd want to read a book, you know, on a computer or a tablet or whatever. I would much prefer the physical. Although I've never really read anything substantial. I've read like news articles or stuff like that, or like Wikipedia or whatever. But yeah, never an actual like book. Boomer, how you doing? I'll get on the weekends and try to at least finish CAP for the months. Just haven't gotten the time yet. Okay. So I don't remember who it was that suggested this thing with Hitmonkey starting off with a 2-hit combo, parry, and then going to 3 hits. But oh my lord. I mean, I was liking him already, but I like him so much more now because it's making it manageable to and reliable to drop off the suicides. Oh. I got the best champ in the game today, the greatest of all time, the GOAT, 6-star Garut. It's going okay for me. It's going all right. Yeah, so you start off with 2 hits, and then because it's like 3 hits to initiate the monkey schema, and what was happening was I was doing the 3 hits, and then the opponent. So, and if you dex, you initiate. Oh, damn! You initiate your like evade counter as opposed to dropping off debuffs. And so it wasn't reliable. Like sometimes I'd be needing to dex or block or whatever, and I wasn't able to just go in and hit them to remove the bleed and the poison. But if I do 2 hits, and just 2 hits, it doesn't matter if it's medium, or light medium. Yeah. So if I do 2 hits, parry, then the 3rd hit initiates the monkey schema, and then after that, the hits are the ones that drop off the bleed and the poison. Because I was talking about on stream once, and I'm saying I like him. But I was just finding it unreliable to ensure that I was dropping off the suicides right away. And then somebody in chat suggested doing that. And yeah, ever since I've been playing him that way. And oh my lord. I mean, it doesn't really change him how you play him or how effective he is or the damage he does. It's just like I want to get the bleed and the poison off me as quick as I can at the beginning of the fight. And so that allows me to do it. And it allows me to do it reliably. One interesting thing, though, is that I enjoy the game more now, despite playing a lot. Yeah, I could see that. I could absolutely see that. So, doing an arena grind, I definitely don't feel that way. But, like, if I go to... If I'm out, which for the last little while, never out. But, like, when I was going to movies or out to eat or whatever. So, I might be out for, like, 4 or 6 hours, whatever. And then come back to playing the game, I'd look forward to it. Whereas like now, doing this arena grind, it's like, no, I don't want to. And also like not being in an alliance or not doing the alliance side of things, I don't think there's the pressure where you have to do something. I only came here to say hello. I'll catch you later. All right, Boomer. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. What about if you went 1 week without? I think if I went a week, I don't think I'd come back, to be honest. The only other game I ever played like this, like where every single day I was playing, was World of Warcraft. And then I didn't like want to quit. I didn't intend to quit, but I'd gone to visit my parents for like a week or 2 weeks or something. And so I wasn't playing Warcraft while I was there. I didn't have my computer. And I went back home, logged into Warcraft. I was in it for. It wasn't like how I was playing previously, but I was in for a little bit, did a few things, then was done. Then the next day, logged in, same thing. And the third day back home, I just didn't log in, and yeah, just didn't log in day after day. And then eventually, I was like, well, you know what? I don't play anymore, so I may as well just cancel my subscription. But yeah, it wasn't like a oh, I'm tired of this game. I don't want to play it anymore. It just, yeah. Now, if I hadn't gone to my parents then, had that, week off, well, I don't think I'd still be playing the game, but maybe I would have gone to 7 or 8 years rather than 6. But yeah, like I think it's going to be the same thing with this. Like I don't think I'll intentionally quit. I think it would be for whatever reason I just don't log in for a period of time. Now, if it's something I know beforehand, then I would leave in the alliance or whatever. And I think if I were to leave an alliance and go for a while without logging in, yeah, there would just really be no incentive to return. I need to take up Clairvoyant as a 5-star for AQ map 6. You're doing one of the biohazard or poison lanes? Because outside of that, I mean, there's a couple nodes where you need power control, but outside of doing one of the debuff lanes, she wouldn't necessarily be a necessity. She'd be nice. She's definitely nice for whatever, but... And the good thing with her, though, is if you are doing one of the debuff lanes, well, yeah, you can switch for whatever immunity you need. I took her to rank 3, not for anything in particular, just because I figured she was somebody, well, one I like playing, that I would see. Yeah, I don't even think I was considering her for AQ at all. However, for the lane I had for AQ yesterday, I did use her, and where I used her, she was pretty good. Pretty good indeed. And I used Mole Man, and I did terrible. I almost lost him just fighting Void. Yeah, I only used to use him for the one fight. But I think I was being I was being far too cautious. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, I was being far too cautious, so the fight was going longer than it should have, and I think that's why. Like, I think I'll use him again today, and I have a feeling that I will get through Void without any issue, and I'll probably use him for a fair bit of the lane in general. The only problem is, I think today we got the I don't remember what it's called, but where you crit, and oh wait, no, yeah, he'll be fine. I think it's critical failure. That's the one. Yeah. She's just good with regeneration. Yeah, yeah. I'm using Apocalypse Cable and Gilly 2099 for map 6. Yeah, I haven't thought to take Apocalypse in for AQ or War. I did have Apocalypse on defense in my previous alliance. It's not on defense for this one, so I could use him as an attacker. Yes. Biohazard and Starburst doesn't do damage to Cable with Willpower's Horseman. Okay. Nice. Yeah, maybe I should look at Apocalypse in AQ or War. Because I'm pretty sure he's going to be my first rank 4, which is still a long ways off, but for the characters I have currently rank 3, I can't see taking anyone other than him to rank 4. Sung Shi. Actually, I might try Sung Shi for some of the Sung Shi challenge. But Corvus is going to be the main attacker for sure. But we'll see how that works. I haven't used Sung Shi in anything really difficult yet. And I don't think... Yeah, like my first R4... Well, R4s in general are characters that I want, that I'm using a lot. Whereas I do use Sung Shi to farm a ton. But I could see using Apocalypse for difficult content. And then if I were to take him into 7.3 or beyond, 7.4 or Act 8 or whatever, even just for Horseman synergy, having him at rank 4 is going to be so much better to get through that fight in order to make the other mutant a Horseman, or just use him exclusively. But we'll see. I only have 3 more years of school. Okay. And then what? Probably like, never mind then. What? Then I'm done. Oh, you know what? Like, I don't think it's going to happen, but if I were to get Hyperion, I could see possibly taking him to rank 4 as my first. Wouldn't do Aegon. Wouldn't do... I could see doing Claire. None of the science... Well, I've only got 2 rank 3 science. And I wouldn't take Cap IW or IHOP to rank 4. Not as the first. Tech? No, there's nobody in Tech that I would want to rank 4 right away. If Legends Run was still a thing, I would consider Ghost or Archangel to rank 4. Even Caltrops would be free healing for Cable. Yeah. Yeah. Now, for Caltrops then, if you dash back, will that inflict the Defender with degen? Or only if they inflict you with the bleed? Then I'm going to Colombia and becoming a drug lord. Very good. Aspirations are good. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. You might have to have some discussions with the other existing drug lords, but, you know, you can get there. Colombia. And I think it's like it definitely had a reputation, and I think it's a lot better than it used to be. Like, I know people have gone there for vacation now, whereas 20 years ago I don't think anybody would consider that. Or if you did, it was like, whoa, that's crazy. Dashback gives us bleed. Yeah, no, I know it inflicts the bleed on the attacker, but I don't know if it inflicts the bleed, the degen as a result on the defender, or if it's only if the defender causes the bleed on the attacker. Because if you bleed Cable, he inflicts degen on whoever made him bleed. Because that would be interesting, actually. That'd be really interesting. I'm assuming it probably doesn't work that way, because in that case, all you got to do is just keep dashing back. And you never touch the opponent, and you make them degen. Weapon, how you doing? It does cause degen. Oh, snap. Okay. Nice. It's gonna be the quickest one. Let's go there. One time the opponent got 18 degens just by dash back. Well, and then I guess there too, right? Because you could be doing the dash back and the heavies, and my lord, there'd be nothing but degen going on. So any of you got this grind going as well? Or are you just watching the crazy people? I almost got the Summoner Trials done. I threw on some arena boosts yesterday and knocked out a bunch of that while the 5 stars were on cooldown. So I think I've only got a little bit more than 1 million to do to finish it. Let's see. So I was doing the Summoner Trials, like trying to get ahead in that kind of just so I didn't need to worry about it and it was done. And then afterward I was like, well, what am I going to do when the 6 and 5 stars are on cooldown? I won't have any other arena to run. Which, I mean, that's quite okay. Still a fair bit. 6 stars to get through here. Yeah. And this time, I'm not going to let Annie back me up. No. Oh, crap. First world problems with having no way to grind. I know, eh? Well, dude, it's not a problem. It's a blessing. I've started drinking tea again in the mornings. It's been up quite a while. So are you in classes Monday to Friday, Forger, or do you only have a few days of classes? I can't survive without Arita. Oh. Totally thought I had that parry, so then I went in to hit him, and I didn't have the parry, and I paid for it. Tuesday and Thursday in person, all other days online. Oh, okay. Is that just a course, or that's just the way things are currently? Oh, wait. I didn't want to get backed up. Oh, snap. Well, it looks like he had different plans. Okay, there we go. All right. There. You're at the university right now. You're at the university now and you're watching YouTube? Terrible. I forgot to tell you, I got Medusa from yesterday's grind as a 5-star. Ooh, very good. Congratulations. Your courses. Yeah, but if you're at the university, you should be concentrating on your studies, not on the YouTubes. I mean, I get that I'm irresistible, but still. Oh man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. How am I gonna get these units? Solar has the spark. There you go. Oh dear, I'm dying. So I keep meaning to make a video on my streaming setup. I mean, it's very well. The reason is because it's very basic and it cost me nothing. It was all from items I already had, and the reason I didn't stream, like I would have streamed a lot earlier, or started streaming like a lot sooner. But I thought that I needed a bunch of equipment, and then when I came to the realization that no, I didn't. I actually had everything I needed to do it. And because I've seen a couple times where people are like, oh, like on other streams or whatever, where they're, do you need an Elgato, do you need a webcam, all this kind of stuff, and it's like, no, you don't need any of that, man. And you don't even need a webcam. Like the webcam I'm using is just an old phone. But the only reason I haven't made the video is because I want to clean up my desk before I do. I've just been too damn lazy to do it, to clean up the desk. What do I want to go with here? Okay, let's do that. Let's do a layout. Right. You know what? We might actually see arena scores dropping off a fair bit. I think we're going to see a lot. Oh, no. We're going to see a lot of the people who were getting new champions from buying them that may have gone to doing arena for a few champions. I think they're going back to just buying the champions again. So and those are people who have really large rosters. So I think we might not be seeing them in arena, which overall might be bringing down the arena scores. And I think, I mean, it's obviously going to be less work to just buy the champion, but I think what part of it might be is that, yeah, they can put up those crazy scores. There's no guarantee that they're going to be successful, but with the way the bots have been going in arena, they might just not want to take the chance of, putting up that crazy score and missing out by just a couple because of bots, even though they put up a ton, right? Whereas, yeah, I mean, the units, there's definitely RNG, but, they've been just buying the champions for so long, and they were, getting the champions. So why not just go back to that? I could be totally out to lunch, but... And I guess I'll have a better idea after the Kitty Pryde results are out. Like if the scores are super high, then okay, I'm yeah, completely wrong. But if they're like 150-ish, high 140, then I think that might be what we're seeing. Which is actually kind of good if you are somebody who still wants to try to get champions from Arena. It means you're not going to be competing against the people with those massive rosters. You'll be competing against the bots. Have you been to Sweden? I have not. I haven't been anywhere in Scandinavia. The furthest north in Europe would have been Germany. Yeah, Germany would have been the furthest north to actually spend any time, and I just went through Belarus, so that wouldn't really count. I didn't spend, like, it was just on train through Belarus. So, well, no, I guess, yeah, because Moscow and St. Petersburg would still be Europe. So I guess, yeah, that would have been the furthest north in Europe. I never had any interest in Scandinavia, but after watching Vikings, like some of the scenery, I'd like to go to Sweden, Norway, Finland. I think it'd be pretty cool. Finland, actually, I may have had some interest previously. Bots are going to take the arena? Yeah, man. Bots are way worse. How do you like the EU, as in Europe? Or the EU as like the economic organization? But as far as Europe, yeah, everywhere that I've been to in Europe, I liked. It wasn't very many places, but I did like them all. Germany, Hungary, Romania, Slovenia, and Italy, and then Ireland, Scotland. But well, I guess that's Europe too, right? Just not mainland. You're in Scotland. That'd be the furthest north. No, St. Petersburg would be further north. Moscow is the furthest northern capital in the world, which is funny because I guess it makes sense. Because yeah, it's further north than Ottawa or than Ulaanbaatar, but wait. Oh, I guess it would be further north than. Yeah, I'm just thinking. I don't know if that's accurate, because I would think that Reykjavik or Nuuk would be further north. Hmm. Unless what that fact was written, they weren't considering smaller countries. Europe, and if you're ever in Sweden, visit a place called Arvika. Arvika. Yeah, I think if I'm going to leave, if I'm going to go outside of the country within the next year, it'd probably be my parents. But I'd like to go to Iceland, though, at some point. There's a few places I'd like to go back to. Iceland's probably one of the few places where I haven't been that I'd still really like to go. Annie, how you doing? I am doing all right. My village is having our Viking Fest tomorrow. I live in Baldoyle. Town of the Dark Stranger. Wait, I think I've heard of it. That's not Northern Ireland, is it? I thought you were closer to Dublin. So I remember when I was on the plane to Ireland, I was sitting beside an older couple, and they were suggesting that I go to Donegal. That was a really scenic area, but I didn't get that far north. Europe and appear. Oh, go to a pizza place called Amigo and order kebab pizza. Sorry, I said it before I wrote it up. Okay, it's all good. You're in Dublin. Okay. You know, it's funny. So when I mean, I was what, 22, 23 when I went to Ireland and Scotland. And after, I was there for 2 weeks. And afterward, I was like convinced I was going to live in Ireland for a year or 2 years or whatever. And once I came back to Canada, then I went and traveled for a year. I didn't go back to Ireland or Scotland. I haven't been back since. And I've never really considered going back. But I think part of it too is like that was the first time traveling internationally on my own. So that was part of the appeal, I think, too. And it's weird. Like I think I saw more of Scotland, and it was very scenic, and I liked it for sure. But I don't know what it was about Ireland. I didn't see that much of Ireland, but there's just something that I just felt at home. Maybe as I just had more time on my own there, I suppose, too. Whereas Scotland was a part of a tour, so yeah, like you didn't really have much time to explore. I did really like Oban though, and I don't know why, because there's really not much to Oban. Oh, really? Just die. 1%? Just give up. Come on. So once I get through the 6 stars, then we'll get back into the summoner trials. And I think I'm gonna, yeah, probably throw on a few more arena boosts just to get through it quickly, and then just wait for the 5 stars to come off cooldown. It will be, well, it's gonna be a while. It'll be about 2 p.m. my time. But I should be able to get the 5 stars run 3 times today. And the next run of the 6 stars will be in the basic. So the next run of the 5 stars should get me at 20. And then, yeah, then I'll be able to run the 6 and the 5 again, which should be 8 million. So I should end up today at about 28 million for the basic, which that's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, this is the first few weeks of school, no homework at all. They're gonna trap you later on, get you all nice and comfortable. Spring the homework on you and be like, there you go, now what you wanna say. So this is your second year at University Forger? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I almost got hit by that. Tomorrow will be 20 years anniversary of 9/11. Yeah. Yeah, I think they have a big I think actually, well, I don't know about this year, but in previous years, there's been a lot of people from the States who will go up to Gander, Newfoundland, because there was a bunch of planes that were redirected that were flying along the East Coast that ended up getting redirected to Gander, Newfoundland. And it's funny because like Gander, I think there's like 3,000 or 5,000 people, and for that day, the town had like 15,000 people or something crazy. That's how they work, where they prey and they're the hunters. Yeah. Second year, okay. And it's 4 years in total, or 3? Until you have freedom. Five years. Oh, snap. Okay. You're in for the long haul. So would the majority of dropout be in the first year or further along? So I think university in general, like it's the first year where you see the highest amount of dropout. Which would make sense. Oh, because, okay, I see. Okay. Well, that's good, though. Set you up for employment afterward. Yeah, I think my first semester of university, there was probably maybe close to a quarter of the people. Yeah, there would probably be about close to a quarter of the people that were there the first semester were not there the second semester. Which makes sense. I mean, you know, if you finish high school and you figure, well, I'm going to go to university because that's what I'm supposed to do, but you don't know what you want to do or whatever, then yeah. I wanted to drop out, but it was in like halfway through the second year, and the reason I stayed is simply because it was so close to being done. I'm like, well, I'm more than halfway done, so. But yeah, I just was not enjoying it at all. A lot of switching programs, though. Yeah, that's true. Ooh. Okay. But if somebody started in economics, though, would they would still be like, I would assume they would go to like accounting or finance, though, or would they, like, you wouldn't start off in economics and go to like the humanities or something, or engineering. I'd assume it'd still be like the same general field. I don't know if I were to be back at that point in life to like going to school to pursue a profession. I have no idea what I would want to get into. At one point, I think it was my late 20s. I was thinking of going back to school for nursing, and then I realized I wouldn't have the patience for it. Funny enough, economics is a Bachelor of Arts. There's no business faculty. Oh, okay. Well, you can switch to anywhere? Okay. So when you're done, you'll have a BCom? No, a master's in economics. Which one do I? Okay, yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, I have a bachelor's of science, and it's from 20 years ago, and I think now a bachelor's is pretty much kind of seen as equivalent to a high school diploma, really. Like I think in a lot of areas, if you don't have a master's, it's kind of like, well, next. And I don't know. Like, I haven't looked for a job in, well, at least 6 years. But I don't know if. Yeah, so I think like looking for their first job now, you pretty much need a master's as far as education goes. But I don't know if somebody with like 20 years work experience and a bachelor's, if that would be considered sufficient, or they would still want at least a master's and the 20 years of work experience. But even if whenever I do end up looking for something to do, I don't think I want to look in what I had done previously. At least not in the technical part of it. Maybe more so in like the HR part or something. More human interaction, anyways. I don't think I'd want to get back in a high technical responsibility kind of thing again. So do you live on campus, Forger, or do you live off campus? Oh, damn, we're already at an hour. My lord. Off campus with your parents? Okay. I don't know if I had the ability to live with my parents when I went to university, if I would have. But now, if I could have, I absolutely would. At the time, I don't think I would. But looking back on it, yeah. I think it would make life so much easier and it would be a lot cheaper. Hell, I'd even live with my parents now. Maybe not. My dad and I would be at each other's throats most of the time. Actually, more me. But yeah, it's completely. It's just well, he and I are both stubborn. But like other people will let things go, I won't. With him, anyways. So if we argue, yeah, it's usually my fault. And sometimes, like, it's just arguing just to argue. I think every time I go visit, he's probably like, "Oh no, not him." I haven't been there for a while. Last time I saw them, they were in Canada, which I think. So they've been out of Canada for about 15 years, and my mom's been back a little bit more than my dad. Because when my brother I don't know if my mom came back for both of his kids, but I know she came back and spent some time with my brother and his wife for like a month with one kid to kind of help out. I don't know if she came back for the second. But I think, yeah, the only times my dad came back on his own was when he came. Well, he said he came to visit me, but he came to visit his old friends, is what it was. He just stayed with me. Sometimes two swords cannot be the same guy, but it's fine. Typical same. Yeah. It's funny, though, because when I was younger, like in my early 20s, and I'd get into, well, never fights, but like disagreements with my dad, I always thought it was him. And then the older I got, I realized, well, it's partly him. It's partly me. And the older I get, I'm like, well, it's me. I don't know. Sometimes I guess I just need some kind of conflict in life. It was funny though. So where my parents are in the Turks and Caicos, and that's where my dad's from. But most of like their working life was in Canada, and they've been back there for about 15 years. And I think they were there for 2 years, 3 years, and then my dad started a tour company, like taking tourists out. Fishing, sightseeing, that kind of stuff. And I went with him on a few of the trips, and it was weird how different he was from there as opposed to it was just he and I. Like I was really, really surprised. Although I guess it makes sense, right? Like that's kind of your job in a sense. So. And it's funny too, because like having been places as a tour, and kind of just thinking of the tour guide as the tour guide, like they're giving you the information, so on and so forth. Never having thought of it like, oh, what about them outside of spending the day with them, kind of thing. So after being on the trips with him, and then like the like cleaning up the boat and blah blah, it's like, oh, there's a lot to this. There's only been a couple tours I've been on, and after the one for Ireland and Scotland, I was like, I'd never do a tour again. And it wasn't like I liked the tour, I liked the information, and I think for me, doing the Ireland and Scotland one as a tour was a really good way to go. But the only reason I didn't want to do a tour again was there was a lot of places I just couldn't care less to be in, and those were places where we spent a lot of time. And then there's a few places where I would have liked to spend weeks. And yeah, we would have been there one night. So, yeah, I think, so after that, I don't think I'd been on it. So that was in like 22, 23 years old. And I don't think I did a tour until like I was in my 30s maybe. And then so in between everywhere I was just going on my own. And I did a tour going to Israel and Egypt. And it was funny. I'd never had any interest in going to Israel. And I'd always wanted to go to Egypt ever since I was a kid. It was the only place I ever wanted to go. And I was just out for lunch with some friends, and they were moving. And between like leaving where they'd been to, where they were moving to, they were going to take some time off work and travel. and they were going to go to Israel, Jordan, and Egypt. And when they mentioned they were going to Israel, I got all interested. I was like, "Oh, what are you going to do there? What are you going to see?" Blah blah blah. And then the lady, she asked me. I don't think she expected any response. I think it was kind of more just a rhetorical question kind of thing. She's like, "Well, do you want to come with us?" And I'm like, "Yeah." But yeah, so we were in Israel for like a week, and I think maybe because I never had any intention to go there, so I had no clue of what to expect or what there was to see. But man, I liked it. It was, yeah, it's probably one of my most favorite places I've been. Let fashion kick in with a pair of shades, the hottest trend of sunglasses available in game. Grab them before it disappears. So do you come up with a new one each day, Parasite? Has anyone in your alliance missed? That's really suck if you missed I guess 8 days now, and then you felt the necessity to buy the pass just to make up for the miss. That would really suck. Like if you want to buy the pass just because you want to buy the pass and accelerate, getting the resources, then fine. But if you feel that it's a necessity, yeah, that would suck. Everyone collected it? Okay. Well, they better if you're sending out a message every day. I don't let anyone miss them? Yeah. Oh, snap. We're almost done with the 6 stars. Very good. Very good indeed. So I was kind of thinking of going for Kitty as a 5-star for the second round. I don't think I will. Well, if she goes like really low, and I'm sure she's still going to be going pretty close to 50. But if she goes really low round 1, then maybe. But if she's going like 48, 50-ish, then no. No more grinds. I might do Nimrod though. I need to use those Tech T4CC. The people who are grinding are not streaming. Yeah, no, I mean, that's normally the case, right? Because you're going to have, more than 100 people going for the champion for sure. And we would normally only see maybe 6 people streaming. But this time, there's nobody streaming going for Kitty. So I don't know, and we were talking about it yesterday, I don't know if they're, if the people who would normally be streaming it are just doing it in, keeping it on the down low, or if they're not actually going for her. Now, there are at least one person who has grinded for champion since the arena change, who got her, who bought her. So in that case, he doesn't need to, for sure. And that's where I was saying, I don't know if maybe that's what's people who used to buy the champion that, you know, did a little bit of the arena grind for them, if maybe they've just gone back to buying the champion. And I don't know if wasn't for the battle chips and then units. Well, yeah, so like if there was a champion that I wanted, so like for Angela, for example, if not for the battle chips and units that I'm gonna get from Arena, I don't know if I would just go and buy a crystal or just buy her from crystals. Max has put a video about the scores. If you have time, just watch it. No compulsion, but still have some sense on that. Okay. I watched this one in regards to his cut down on spending, and I really I left a comment. I said like I appreciated him putting that out, and like it was kind of irrelevant to me what he spent. If he spends a ton or whatever, that's fine. That's his thing. But I think it's good to see the perspective of somebody who does spend a lot, who is cutting back on that because of the way the game is. And I mean, I've talked about it on stream a lot for myself. Just say, I mean, I don't spend a lot in general, but that I'm just not spending anymore currently. And I don't. It's not something that people have to disclose. But I think if more people so long as you are cutting back on your spending, but so long, I think if more people who feel that they are cutting back vocalized it, I mean, Kabam is going to definitely see the results one way or another, whether or not they publicize it or not. But I think it would show, you know, there are a lot of people who don't care to be spending with the current state of the game. And I mean, yeah, I know, I realize the Kebab Cat just snapped their fingers and things will be fixed, but I think they must realize themselves though that, well, the thing is too, people have other options, right? There's a lot of new games coming out, whether it be console, mobile, PC games. This game's been around for a while. Like, I think this is a really bad time for the current issues to be present. The people who can spend by the champ have enough to get the units too, so definitely we are going to face only the bots. Yeah. Well, and I think we might see them in the featured. I think definitely the summer trials, and more so in the basic, which this one right now, that could definitely affect me because it's the one I'm grinding. But I think if you take out the people with the massive rosters, yeah, you'll still have the bots, but I think overall the scores will go down. No, I don't have any. Oh, I have. No. So let's get into the summer trials. And the new Marvel game just released too. Yeah. What I meant is that they don't need the battle chips. Yeah. Yeah, just the offer we need, right? Really? One single brick of ISO? Wait, is that in the store? Tier 6. One tier 6 class ISO selector? Seriously? I don't know. Wait, is that seriously just one brick of ISO? Purchase ISO bundle that contain materials to help. One tier 6 class ISO selector. Okay. I'm selling the ISOs. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna don't think I have too many arena boosts for the 3 and the 4 star. No, I do have some for 5, a couple for 3. Okay, so let's use up the 3-star ones that I have currently, and then possibly open a few more. It is just one. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I could see people getting refunded or something though, because they should be specifying. I mean, I guess it does say. Yeah, I don't know. But hey, I guess people can't complain that ISO isn't available. Okay. So we don't have any more of those. Okay. Okay. I have a video that's coming out. It will go public. It will be next week, I think. So I have a bunch of videos scheduled. But that would be a definite. People who are going to buy ISO, they're not going to like that video. They used to give a set of 24 blocks in that offer. Yeah, so that's why I think that's weird. I think the wording of that is going to end up changing. I think it's going to be, because it says like one ISO selector or something, and I think it might end up being like one ISO brick or whatever. Because, yeah. I don't know if it was written that way intentionally to be a little not very obvious, but I was actually tempted to, just because it's on stream, I was a little bit tempted to just buy one just to see, but well, you already let us know, so I don't need to. Because yeah, 200 units for science, it's okay. Let me check the forums, because if it is only one, I'm almost certain there'll be a thread on the forums. Oh, not yet. Okay. Interesting. Well, yeah, it's been about half an hour, so. Huh. Although I'm sure, wait, hang on. I'm sure somebody's got a video up about it. Let's see here. Oh, no video either. Okay. Interesting. It's value when I see it. You know it. we do want to keep that one going. Okay. No more mutant, so just tech and science. All right. You just bought one? It is a set of 10? Okay. I still think that's the price is ridiculous, but yeah, at least it's not just one. It's a shame that it's capped at 40. I know, terrible. Oh, see, as we're talking about ISO, I actually may as well go and throw some ISO into a couple champions, just to get their hero rating up a little bit. You just bought the 80 unit offer just to test. Very good. Oh, what? Oh, right. Damn it, how you doing? Anyways, it'll be sold after some time. Yeah, so we'll open a few more Arena Boost crystals and apply the 4-star boost, and that should finish this craziness off. Oh wait, no 3-star opponents. Just saw us today use a 6-star Awakening Gem on Vision. Well, that achieved its purpose. It got a view. There you go. I think it was a generic gem too, right? I didn't watch the video. I just saw the thumbnail. But... Cap IW with OG Vision in 5.36 is pretty powerful. Yeah, that's the one where they throw a special. The opponent throws a special and they get completely power drained, right? For the synergy. It was a generic gem? Yeah, okay. Yeah. I think that's the rarest item in the game too, right? Because there's only one generic 6-star Awakening Gem that you can get through playing the game. That's from Abyss Exploration, and there's been two through offers, I think. I think it's only been 2. Okay, so let's go throw some ISO into some champions. 3 ISO, not 200 unit ISO or 85 unit ISO. So I just want to bring up some of the lower end 5 stars so that they'll be a little bit more useful for Arena. Got no skill champions to use skill ISO on. Generic AG, if I get that, I will. I don't have a good 6-star Steps Havoc. Well, I mean, it's his resources. He can do with them as he wants. And to be fair, I don't think he is somebody that needs to have any specific champion. I think he can get done what he needs to do in the game just fine. So, okay. That's not even going to. I'll take him over 5,000 here already. 49. All right, I need to head out. Need to actually study. All right, dude. Have a good one. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Well, I could use more skill, but let's go find some ISO to throw into this dude. Okay. He's too skilled that he can blindfold Abyss now? Yeah. He's so skilled? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think having any 1 or 2 champions awakened or whatever would really make much difference in his ability to play the game. Okay, and let's go with a bit of Mystic. Oh, I might not have much Mystic ISO, actually. Yeah, no. Don't have much at all. Let's get Manga up a little bit. So I'm going to be stuck with only 4 stars to be ranking or leveling for a while. I think I'm going to put some off-class ISO into Torch, though. Let's get a little bit of Mutant. A little bit of Mutant. So that should get her to about 6,000. Not quite. Close. There we go. And I think Bishop's already over. Yeah. Super. Let's go a little bit more into Torch. So yeah. Fortunately, it's going to have to be off-class ISO. Oh, this feels so wrong. So 53. And let's get these 2. Let's get Spidey and Skrull over 6,000. And Spidey 2099. Should get him over 6,000. Yep. And let's see where we are for level up. We'll leave a few. Oh man. I only want to get to the 4th milestone, and once we hit that, we'll leave the 5th milestone for a class advancement. Oh, well, we're maxed out. Well, I guess that's that. Very good. Very good indeed. We'll get to 12 and then claim the rest as generic. Good. I think you're... yeah, so the last couple days, it's because on stream it's more frequent. And normally... So usually, like, if I'm not stream... Well, you know what it might be? It might just be because I'm playing more consistently in the arena. Yeah, that might be what it is. Because normally off stream, I crash maybe once an hour. But like yesterday, it was every half hour. However, yesterday and then this morning, I've been pretty active because I've been running the arenas. And there have been a couple times where the phone's been getting quite hot. Okay. Back to Summoner Trial. Oh, we're going to open a few Arena Boost crystals. And run those, and that should get us through this nonsense pretty quick. Okay, so I want to do probably 30 of these ones. 10, 20, 30. Okay, and 20 of these ones. I never use these ones just because I like it's not adding that many more points to the 3 stars. But we'll just use the mix them up between the 3-time multiplier and the 1.5. It should get us a fair bit through here just running the 3 stars. Once you get the new device, I think these problems stop. I don't know if they're going to stop, but I'm hoping that they'll be less frequent for sure. Which, that should be available in a couple days. So I think it's usually around the 13th or 15th of September when they announce their new devices. So at the very least, I should be able to pre-order it. I was thinking about that last night, actually. Not so much about the crashing, but just the changing screens. I think the load times should be a lot quicker with the newer device. And the best part is I'll get a new cover. My current case is falling apart. Gotta say though, I do like waking up and having AQ and War being done. AQ, it's just my link that's usually left, but I get my link down and we still got 5 hours. And after my link is down, I don't know. I think it's just one person who just uses the Corvus timeout and gets Apocalypse down. I think it's been pretty much the same person. There's one time where I got my link down and then I had to go at Apocalypse. But other than that, I think it's just been one person doing that fight. Played for almost 6 hours, didn't have a single crash. Nice. Yeah, the crashing, absolutely, my device is contributing. Yeah, no question about that. But I guess really, for the most part, that's pretty much the only problem I do run into the parry issue now and then. And then for week 10 of Summer of Pain, it was only the first 2 paths I did where it seemed problematic. So maybe it wasn't control issues, maybe it was just me not being used to the fight for the Grandmaster. Because getting the Grandmaster is fine. It was only when I was at the Grandmaster where it seemed problematic. Ah! Mm. I think you might have done the Grandmaster fight before game update for the first 2 rounds. No, because I didn't do it as soon as it was released. I did it a couple days after it had been out. So I definitely updated the game when I first tried him. I think I tried him on the Thursday or the Friday, and then it was probably the Sunday where I actually got a path done. Jesper, how you doing? But the issue with the tokens thing, I definitely did not have a problem there. That was resolved before I even pretended to try. It's your birthday? Well, happy birthday. How old are you? What kind of fun and excitement are you going to get up to? No, we can pick any of them. They're all 3 stars. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Turned 16. Okay. The big 1-6, eh? So are you going to do anything fun and exciting? Or is it just going to be a regular day? Really? Not today, but you're going to have a birthday party soon. Very good. Very good. I don't think... I think the last time I cared about my birthday, I was probably 16. And probably the last birthday party I had, I might have been in my 30s. But it wasn't like it was friends that had that threw the party. Because since I was like 16 or I think around there, I definitely have not cared. When I turned 26, though, I was depressed for a week, and I have no idea why. Turned 30 was fine, turned 40 was fine, but for some reason, turning 26, yeah. And it was nothing else other than simply the age. Like, nothing in life had really changed or anything like that. It was, yeah. I don't know if it was maybe turning 26, I wasn't where I wanted to be in life or something, although I didn't have any I think maybe what it was, so like I finished university at 21, and I expected by 25 to be somewhere else, I guess, in life. And at 26, I wasn't. I was basically, just working as though I had just finished university kind of thing. Nothing between finishing university and the age of 26 had really changed. So that might be what it was. But it wasn't conscious because I couldn't pinpoint why. I just felt like, ugh. Gonna jump in the shower. I'll be back in 10. All right, dude. I will probably still be here. Oh, snap. Oh, he's taking a lot longer than he should have. My lord. But we got her done. Got her done. Is this the last? Yeah. I guess this is the last set that I already applied boost to. Okay. Let's get some more boosts applied. I'll switch over to the 4-star. They should have a few 4-star boosts to use too. Okay, so no more for Cosmics. Or Cosmics. Ah, It's looking like it's about time for a reset. Might just reset it now, yeah. Now it should be safe. Okay. Yeah, no big deal. Berserk, how you doing? The Angela grind is it's on pace. I got the 5 stars on cooldown from running them in the basic earlier today, around the 6 stars in the featured. And the rest of the runs for the 6 stars will be in the basic, so we're on about where I want to be. What are you up to? What you got going down? Not 1%, eh? I think I'm going to stop that grind. With work, it's hard for me to keep up. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, and with the basic, like if you miss a round or two of the 5 stars, yeah, it's going to be kind of difficult to make that up. With the featured, I mean, it would still be hard to make that up there too, but at least with that, you're running your 6 and 5 stars. But for the basic, yeah, majority of your points are going to be from the 5 stars. What are you at currently, Berserk? Let's go with that. But yeah, if you figure you're going to fall short, there's no point in taking the time up to do it and then falling short anyways. Because, I mean, it's one thing if you've got, a score in mind and you can reach it and you fail, like, just more people did more, okay. But if it's, you've got a score and you're not going to be able to meet that, then... I'm only at 11 million, so I'm not going to make it. I can't finish my 5 stars in one go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I mean, if it's a champion you're trying to get for the first time or do, you could always wait for the second round, see what she went for the first, and then have a better idea of what you're aiming for, if you really did want to get her. But yeah, going in the first round could definitely be a little bit iffy. I was considering going round 2 for her as well, just to kind of have an idea of what to aim for. But I figure she's not going to go higher than 50, and I know I can do 50. So I'm aiming for about 45, and I do want to do at least 15 minutes of boosting. Not so much for the score, but just to see what I can get in 15 minutes and what it will cost. So I figured with that in mind, like knowing I'm going to do at least one session of boosting, I should be able to get 48, 52, somewhere in there. And I think I'll probably, well, with the Omega grind though, I'll probably... yeah, the entire time I'll be running 6 stars. I'll be running everybody. All 5 and 6 stars there. And all of my 5 stars will be at R3 by then as well. So every single 5-star will get used for that arena. I think I'm just going to do 5-star kitty next round. I should be able to get that easier. Yeah. Yeah, the 5-star from the featured is much easier to obtain than the 6-star from the basic. Even if it's like a low score on the 6-star for the basic, just because you're only getting your points from your 5-star. I mean, you could run your 6-stars, but it's such a waste for the amount of points you'd get. Because I get 7.5 million points from my 6-stars for one run in the featured, and I get 3.2 million if I use those same 6-stars for one run in the basic. So, yeah. Okay, so we are done with Cosmic. Got more science. One more skill. Okay, so skill are done. Nutriente. I was considering doing a grind for Kitty next round as a 5-star, but yeah, I think I'm done with 5-star grinds for a while. Because the whole point of trying to add 5-stars to the roster was just to make the basic grind easier. And I don't remember how many points I was putting up per 5-star run before, but yeah, I think it might have been about 5.4, whereas now it's 5.7. So there is a difference. It's not very significant, though. But yeah, I might just go back to relying on opening features for getting new 5-stars. So were you going for Angela to get her for the first time, or were you trying to get her duped? Let's go with that one. Trying to run away. Okay. Oh no! He's gonna retaliate. Okay. Yeah, I may as well just get all of the summoner trials done and over with. Don't have much more to do in here, anyways. Stealth Spidey sometimes nonsense. Yeah. I don't like fighting with him, and I don't like fighting against him. When I first got him, I didn't think anything one way or the other, and then seeing how his slow worked, I got a little bit excited and thought it would be useful for war for Thing. I don't know if it was I think it was the nodes the thing was on, but it didn't work out too well. So I ended up not using him. Down he goes. Hey, we won a war. Go us. Go away. Go away. Go. Thank you. Okay. No more mutants. All right, all right. I got some 4-star boosts too, so once we switch over to 4 stars, the points will rack up pretty quick. I don't like having those boosts in inventory if I'm not going to be using them for arena right away. I just don't like having things in inventory that don't have an immediate use, really. Unless it's revives and health pots. I could leave those in inventory forever. I think part of it is just because if they're at the top of the inventory, so it just means when scrolling through your inventory, it's well two more rows or something. So I mean, it doesn't really matter, but excited for Shang-Chi. I'm indifferent. The movie I'm excited to see, and I don't know why, is Dune. Yeah, I'll see Shang-Chi later today. And I think actually I might not be missing a round of the 5 stars because I'll get they'll come off cooldown at around 2 my time. I'll be going to see it around 6. So I run them at 2, I'll be running them again at 9. So yeah, it should be good. I'm gonna go tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be either today or tomorrow. Oh crap. Okay. I don't think his L2 would have killed me, but it would have been pretty close. Have you seen it yet, Parasite? No? Are you planning to see it anytime soon, or not so much? Ho ho! What a surprise! What a surprise! You don't like to? You feel that it is a Marvel Misfit film? How so? You know, I'm kind of wondering actually if, like, if you're familiar with the characters already. So I don't know if any of the new movies to come out, like Shang-Chi, The Eternals, She-Hulk, whatever we're going to end up seeing. I'm kind of wondering if that's how the feeling is going to be, because they're not ones that were there at the start. Like if the Iron Man, Thor, Avengers, Captain, like if those are going to feel like the real MCU, and whatever comes next feels like, oh, wow. But there's no Marvel movies that I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, Shang-Chi I'm gonna see because it looks okay, and I figure the topic's gonna come up enough on stream, so I just want to be somewhat familiar. Eternals, I'm kind of indifferent. So Venom 2 is not MCU. I'll watch it. I don't know if I'll go to Venom. I don't know if I'll go to the theater for Venom 2. Yeah, the only one, and even so, Matrix 4 around Christmas, December 22nd. Um, that one I might watch in theaters because I know my brother's going to want to see that. Um, but I would have no real desire to see that in theaters. Actually, Shang-Chi, if it was streaming, I wouldn't be going to the theater to watch it. And I realized, wait, I think this one. No, I think it's in theaters for the first month or something, and then it's streaming. So yeah, I could wait a month, but I haven't been to the theater in over a year, so it's about time. Get that theater popcorn. Only this thing she feels like disconnected somewhere. They should have introduced the character before doing a backstory. But it's the same thing with the Eternals too, right? Like those characters weren't introduced. So the movie will be like as far as the MCU goes, the Eternals movie will be the first time will be the first time that they're brought up in the MCU. But yeah, I think that might be. Well, I don't know if these next set of movies are supposed to fit in with what came before necessarily. Yeah, the Eternals will feel the same. But if the guy who plays him went to Marvel and asked, will they make a movie? So after Black Panther and what was the other movie? Anyways, he tweeted them saying something. What about an Asian-led superhero movie? And then he was on. There was a show called Kim's Convenience. He was one of the people on that show, and I don't know if he had done much prior to that, but that's kind of where he became known. So after he was kind of established there, he tweeted them again and said something. Let's talk Shang-Chi or something, and then I think it was Kevin Feige who responded to his tweet and something like give me a call or something like that. But yeah. Yeah, and Simu Liu is Canadian. I think he grew up in Toronto, and then Kim's Convenience is uh, set in Vancouver? Set in Vancouver or in Toronto, I'm not sure. But that show, I think it was still popular, but it got canceled. And I think it was kind of like abrupt. Like it wasn't as though, the series kind of came to a natural conclusion. And a lot of the people that were working on it were caught off guard. But I think he would have already had he would have probably already shot Shang-Chi before Kim's Convenience was canceled. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never watched Kim's Convenience, but it was pretty popular. Okay, so do I have any more? Okay. Okay, so we have a few more 4-star boosts. Not of that class. Not of that class. Well, maybe we don't have that many more. So what about Mystic? Okay. Even if they had not introduced the character, they might have given some reference somewhere, just establishing 10 rings doesn't connect that well. Yeah. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know if the movies that are to come are supposed to be directly related to what's already been. She-Hulk, well, even She-Hulk, I don't know. I think She-Hulk's supposed to be a movie, not a TV series. So, like, even that one, I mean, that's not going to be until next year. Because I haven't seen the Hulk movies for quite a while, but I don't think there was ever any reference to his cousin. So, yeah. But yeah, I guess I will know tonight how it fits in, how Sung-Shi fits in. Well, I mean, the same could be said for uh, okay, I guess it depends because if you're considering like the end credits, where the end credits for a lot of the movies kind of alluded to what was coming. So yeah, there was definitely nothing for Sung-Shi as far as that goes. But if you're talking about just the movie itself, I don't know if there was any, like, obviously in all of them there was always a reference or some kind of connection to the Avengers. But I don't know in Iron Man if there was any reference to Thor, for example. But yeah, I haven't watched those for a long time, so I don't remember. Well, the game wants to be restarted, so let's just give it what it wants. But yeah, if a new device resolves this crashing or freezing, it's going to feel so different to play. So different. Could have probably got her down before she healed back from limbo, but yeah, let's not risk it. There's no biscuit. Actually, I think in his case, I would have wanted to evade. Yeah. 200,000 to go. Okay. Let's get there. Do that and do that. Yes. Yes, indeed. So, are there any movies coming out soon that you're looking forward to? Parasite, or not so much? Kind of indifferent. Ah, he got me. Have you been watching the What If series? I've been liking that so far. I didn't like the most recent episode. Well, no, I was okay with it, but I preferred the previous episodes to the most recent. Dune? Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I'm looking forward to it, it's probably gonna suck, or like I'm gonna think it sucks. Whereas I'm indifferent to Shang-Chi or any other movie that I'll see in the next little while, so I might end up really liking those. It's usually how it goes. I watched a couple movies the few days. So there was one, Songbird, which I thought was going to be terrible, but I liked it. There wasn't a hell of a lot going on in the movie, but I quite liked it. I watched The Colony, and I was expecting that to be better than it was. I think that's about it. And I watched Fast and the Furious 9. That was... Yeah, that was that. And I think it's just the 3 in the last a while. Yeah, I was not expecting much from... Well, no, what I was expecting from Furious 9 is what I got. A lot of action. I just watched the 4th with Doctor Strange. I kind of liked it. I'm waiting for the 6th to get released so I can watch all together. Yeah, the Doctor Strange one was pretty good. Oh, I should have checked for boosts and overflow. Well, there'd only be 3-star boosts and overflow, though. Oh, dear. Okay, well, just don't parry him. Ah! No. Even if I get the degen on me, I'll be okay. It's not going to last long enough for the Thor versus Dragon Man. Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Well, Mr. Army, thank you for the follow. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? So did you change your account name on Twitch, or that's 2 different accounts? Because I see that you'd followed earlier on Twitch and then just now. I have a couple of 5- and 6-star boosts in the inventory, which I'm saving for emergency purposes. Yeah, I think the 6-star ones I would hold on to for a while until... well, I don't know if I would... Yeah, I can't see doing a 6-star featured grind at all. But yeah, I would hold on to those ones. Just in case. But I think before I ever consider doing a 6-star featured grind again, I want to have probably 8 to 10 million soul crystals. And so I opened on... Did I open all? Yeah, I think I opened all 9 million that I had when I did the Sumshi grind. But when I did that, though, the amount of rainbow boosts that I had, I didn't think I'd get through them at all. But what I ended up doing, every single thing I would do, if I was doing incursion, if I was doing arenas, AQ, whatever, I would apply those arena boosts, or the rainbow boosts. I may open a couple soul crystals for when I... no, I might... I was thinking I would open some soul crystals for when I'm going to do the refreshing, which I might do after the stream, actually. Or I might wait until tomorrow. But I think I have 5-star arena boosts in inventory, so I probably don't need to open any crystals for them. Stash might have been filled with the rainbow boosts. Yeah. I have a couple of the big champion boosts. I think I have 7 of the big champion boosts, which I'll use. I think I'm going to apply all but the health boost when doing the MCOC challenge. Yeah, that'll be the first time in a long time we're actually doing content and using boosts. I use attack boosts now and then in EQ, but that's usually just when I've got attack boosts in overflow. And now and then I'll use them when doing AQ in war. You're back. Wow, that wasn't very much studying there, Tagger. This soundtrack reminds me of the days when I was playing Age of Mythology. Okay, so this should be the last one for the Summoner Trials. Okay. Well, it'd be nice not to have to worry about getting these done today or tomorrow. Meatballs, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. It's called a break? Oh, okay. I see. So your breaks seem like they might be longer than the study sessions. So maybe the study session is the break from the break. I think this should do him in. Yeah. More for arena. Started doing arena for some units. Very good. And how's that been coming along? You haven't been pulling out your hair, I hope. Because, yeah, it can definitely have that effect. Studies are just breaks for the arena. There you go. Okay, we'll do one more match just to go a little bit above and beyond. We're done with the milestones for Summoner Trials. Yeah, I think that will be the quickest match. So I don't know. Actually, I might stream again this evening after the movie. Because yeah, I will. I'll have a fair bit of arena to do. I'll have the whole 5 stars, all the 6 stars to run. So I might be back this evening. Probably once tomorrow. I'm surprised 650,000. I've surpassed 650,000 and it hasn't even been that long. Yeah, if you have something to distract you when you're doing it, it doesn't seem too bad at all. But if all you're doing is just focusing on arena, it's painful. It feels like it takes forever. Eggman, how you doing? How is your third... Oh, Friday. Damn. How's your Friday coming along? Alright, there we go. I am done with the Summoner Trials. Yay! Exciting times. Okay, so let's head on out with a raid over to Mr. Lord Shadow. I'm going to spare Billy today because I know he loves babies, but we'll spare him today. But yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.